Okay, how does repetitive pattern play a role in one's life?
Okay.
What can
I'll,
be
I'll,
the
I'll
block?
speak with an example. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that's the
Yes, yes.
easiest way to say. I had a lady who came to me and she said, I have been divorced 3 times. And now I am in a fourth. Finally, I met somebody I like. But she said, from the first relationship, I have met, they've been such awesome men. When I met them, they were so loving, they were so caring and all this stuff. And I get married after probably about a year and a half. They start becoming unfaithful. They're having another relationship with somebody else. It got so much that I divorced him and I've married a friend of mine who I know very well from so very long time. And after a year and a half or two of my marriage, he also started becoming unfaithful to me. And this happened with a third person, and she had 3 divorces. Can you imagine that? And the fourth person, she was hesitating to get married. So she came to me for a reading. She's telling, why is this? I'm so scared to get married again because if it has happened with the first one, second one, third one, I have a fear it will happen in the fourth one.
Right.
And then when I accessed the record, I saw multiple lifetimes where she was a man, she's done womanizing, she's tortured the wife, and she even was a part of some prostitution place where women were put into it. And all that is accumulated into a space where she had to only see men who are being unfaithful.
Right.
And after I read, I said, this is a pattern repeating in your life because of what you've done in your past lifetimes. Then she did, I told her these are the, of course, I again, guidance has come on what they need to do and things like that. Everything was given. And she was much better. She was in a much better space. The fear of I can be cheated against somewhere lifted off because she realized I
Right.
need to clear my space. And I think she must be happily married, and because if something had gone wrong by now, she'd have come back. So I'm
Right.
like, blessings, I hope she's doing good. So this kind of pattern I've seen in multiple people. Like they keep losing. The job interview comes still there, or money is coming. Everything is right there in front, but it doesn't come because they have in some lifetime done something similar of taking away somebody else's opportunity or creating that kind of misery. So you need to go through that pattern to feel what it feels like to be in their shoes.
Right. And there is an interesting question which a few people have asked. So I'm just going to bring the question up. Why only girls are suffering in 2 to 3 generations? Dr. Shri, you just answered it. You just spoke about patterns,
Mm.
and generationally, it's also a pattern, right?
Mm. Yeah, I have seen a lot of people have generational curse. Okay, once I don't know if she's there. She had a
Who are
I
you referring to? I know you had mentioned getting Anita on, which we'll get her on right now.
yeah.
Is there, who else are you
No,
referring to?
no, I don't want to name this person because
Okay.
that's a
Fair
huge,
enough. Let
huge
it be.
history of
Let's
200 years ago. She herself was a woman, and she, fell in love with somebody. And what happens is that pattern continued where the women were not getting in their lifetime. And when the generational curse or the pattern was identified, something strong comes up, which was created by, ancestors or somebody in your space. We can clear with our intention. We can call upon our ancestors and we can clear. Of course it might sometimes need intervention, or like if it is your grandfather, if he's still there, can you just get them to understand there is something. Sometimes it is a little too intricate when we say ancestors or generational curse, but it is there. We can identify what is wrong. And individually, if I'm saying, okay, this is a generational pattern that is coming, but me as a person can get into an understanding and clear. And I've seen people break free from that also.